many different aspects that have shaped our railway network here in the UK.
It's worth noting that mainly the cities that sport more than one railway station.
Portsmouth, for example, has 2 stations in close range of each other, Portsmouth and Southsea and Portsmouth Harbour.
Another example is here in Wales, where this very city, our capital city, has 3 stations. Welcome to the episode where we look at the 3 stations here in Cardiff.
This is also the first episode where we have a bookender. We finish at the same station where we started.
In this episode, we have some very exciting news to share with you. That we will come and we will arrive at Pontypridd.
There are many mysteries of the British Railway that are dying to be discovered. Join me, Darren Stratton, as I take you around the 4 corners of the UK to explore the many mysteries that are hidden between a station and its platforms. The opportunity train is arriving, so let's hop aboard and get exploring. We are now on the TFW train making our way to Cardiff Queen Street station.
This is the go-to station for onward travel to the Bay station.
We have some great tapping to do, and now we get to see all 3 railway stations in Cardiff.
This figure is about to become 4, and more information about this station will come later in this episode.
I love it when new stations open. It gives us the chance as a nation to improve our railway network. There were 8... Oh, sorry.
That's okay. There are 8,448 railway stations here in the UK in 1950.
This number was reduced by about 70% to 2,508 by the year 2000.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realise that there were many stations here in the UK.
There were 2,567 railway stations here in the UK at the start of the show.
But this number is set to increase with more stations opening all over the UK.
Another episode will see these in action. Here we are at the railway station of Cardiff Queen Street.
This station opened in 1840 under the name of Cardiff Taff Vale.
Indeed it was. And this might also interest you to know that I've recently visited another Queen Street station up in Glasgow.
Really? That must have been interesting to see.
It was, and it's part of the Clockwork Orange up there. But let's get back to this.
Taff Street Station was demolished in 1887 and replaced by this station named Cardiff Queen Street.
This station consists of 5 platforms.
So a platform 5 will certainly be on the cards here.
That's right, and with services going to Treharba, Aberdare, Merthyr Tydfil and beyond.
You can really expect some great potentials here in the whole of Wales.
I've just had a brilliant idea for an adventure around this majestic country.
Really? What do you have in mind?
Well, I looked prior to coming out and I noted that there's a 4-day pass which allows you to travel anywhere in Wales using all forms of public transport. And this takes you all around Wales and any English station on the border.
And with what you have planned for us travel-wise,
this would be the best ticket to have. Now, we're still at the railway station of Queen Street because we would have been on another train, but there is a slight change of plan, and that's because...
the journey from Queen Street to the Bay lasts a little bit more than 4 minutes, so we are going to make this segment short and sweet.
Indeed, and although there might be something worth covering here, more information about the Bay station will be given at the station itself.
It just leaves us questioning, with the current layout of the Bay, will it see more services once things improve?
As we mentioned earlier, the journey to the Bay takes about 4 minutes.
So join us at the Bay for some exciting discoveries.
Cardiff Bay's railway station is the smallest station of the 3 here in Cardiff.
It currently has only 1 platform as it offers a service to Corriton every 30 minutes.
However, things are set to improve in 2023.
That's right. A few episodes ago, we mentioned that this station will be closing soon as things start to look up for the Bay station.
This includes adding a 2nd platform to this station to allow for more direct services around Cardiff.
Once the work here is complete, we will pay another visit to visit the upgrades of the station we underwent.
There is something else worth mentioning here as well.
Oh yes, Cardiff Bay opened in 1844 and was called Cardiff Butte Dock.
It underwent 3 name changes since it opened.
Cardiff Butte Docks in 1845, and not even a year after it had opened, Cardiff Butte Road in 1924, and to Cardiff Bay in 1994.
You know what else this means?
Yes, it means that the station... It means that the station in the centre of Cardiff, the one you'd expect to open first. Ironically, it opened last.
Now this is something worth noting here, since we're covering the 3 stations of Cardiff.
Absolutely. We mentioned that a 4th station will be opening in Cardiff, and we will pay a visit to this station when some more open up.
It's also worth noting that there is another station opening between Mortimer and Reading West, but we will look at that later.
Also, we need to get the correct research for the show as well.
That's correct, and that's what we will do ahead of time. My mission here is to visit a handful of news stations and ultimately look at the new potentials of what's to come.
Oh, can I come and join you and some of these as well?
Of course you can, Adam. Otherwise it just wouldn't be the same. Now, we have got some very exciting news to share with you.
The BBC have reported that a brand new station is set up and up to open in Cardiff in 2024.
It's not yet known when construction works are to take place, but once Adam and I know what's going on, we will take you both to the new station of Cardiff Bay and visit the new station of Cardiff Parkway.
And don't forget, another station opening in Cardiff Queen Street and Cardiff Bay.
I almost forgot to mention that there's a new station opening up called Loudon Square. This station is set to open in December 2023.
Alongside the new and improved Cardiff Bay,
we will set up a time where we can visit the 3 stations.
So you can expect to see us sometime around 2024 to visit these.
However, we will come back with some more Welsh adventures nearer than that timescale.
It's also worth noting here that the current line that only runs through Queen Street down to the Bay consists of only 2 stations.
But this will increase when a 3rd gets added. I can think of a better way to wrap up the travelling segments.
Then to explore the many splendours of Pontypridd.
I really enjoyed coming here. It allows me to explore the many wonders that this majestic country of Wales has to offer.
It feels great to know that I can come along too, as it gives me opportunities far and wide to visit more places in my native Wales.
No problem, Adam. Both a pleasure and honour of mine.
It's worth noting here that we plan to visit some more areas of South Wales. Ka-ting! And the next time I make an appearance is when we look at 3 stations of Barry, Barry Docks, Barry and Barry Island.
I'm looking forward to that time already. Welcome back to Cardiff Central, the station that's always number 1 in my list of favourite stations.
Cardiff Central was the last of the 3 stations to open, as this one opened in 1850.
Bear in mind that this was only renamed to Cardiff Central in 1973.
It was called Cardiff General for 49 years prior to this renaming.
This is the OG of all Platform Zeros as well.
It opened in 1999. We would have been around 10 at this time.
We certainly would have. But there is something else that strikes home away from home for me, and not just the Platform Zero, or the beautiful tile designs here.
It's never too far away from me, as I live just 3 stations away.
My mum lived here for 8 months, and that was when I discovered my love for Wales.
We hope you enjoyed our little tour around the stations in the capital city of Wales.
Join me in the next episode where things are set to be more local, and I'll do a little bus crawl to explore a whole network line that has since closed.
I'll make another appearance soon as we look at more stations in this ever majestic country.
You most certainly will, and we're going to be in Barry next. I have been Darren Stratton.
And I have been Adam Hughes,
and we
would like to thank you for watching.